Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the crew looking to make a strong statement, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They'll try the left side with a toss. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. QB bootlegs here. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff to the back. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Wormley. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to pass. It's Fox. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll test the right side here. Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Here's the toss play now, running left. End zone ahead. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
The freshman brings him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. Takes the handoff again. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They're set now to try to PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. The ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down middle. It's Williams. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the 1st down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official is going to call intentional grounding here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And this one is caught. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to 41. one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Bears, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Quick throw over the middle. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff. Squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth at Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Baylor, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And they get set now to try PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's a bunch formation. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Toss play to the running back going left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Dropping back, it's Fox. Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Ball handed off, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Hands off to the left. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can he get there on the ground? Powering through. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Bears will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's 2nd down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but a pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Back to throw. It's Fox. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Baylor. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Fox. With pressure and sack, and to be tackled inside the 10.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the goal. Here's the second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Backed up at the one. He's going to throw it. Oh, the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. And it's out of a third down play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Receiver in motion now. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense on the field to take over. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back, it's Fox. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they'll run it on the toss. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. And new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Wormley. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes off in a bootleg. Lets it go quickly. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Fox. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Looking to throw yet again. Snags it with throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He gets it out. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The offense going with the hurry up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. He's going to bring up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Toss play, running right. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Looking to throw. It's Fox. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. East line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He throws his third interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The back's got it. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. Running with purpose. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Back to pass. It's Fox. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it rip. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up first and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Physical run earns the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Here he goes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Looking to pass, it's Barnett. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The Bears pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The sure hands. It's Porter. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You'd never count these guys out.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. To the air, it's Fox. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught across the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows. windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Grinding away on the ground. Across the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Baylor. No chance to catch him there.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the extra point, up and good, makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. What a catch by the
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
To the end zone, but incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, it's Fox. Lets it go quickly. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Bears. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Send the back in motion. To the air. It's Fox. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Wormley. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. To throw, it's Fox. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Second down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake. Look at it pass it. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
And down big late in this game, they're going to try for a touchdown here on fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.